So it appears in Westworld when guests arrive at the park, they are first greeted by these guys. But are they robots or human? Sure, they're most likely to be robots, but if so, their daily job is more unliving than the robots in Westworld.
Any history of mental illness, depression, panic attacks?
Little fear of clowns.
Person is afraid of clowns cliche.
What is this for exactly?
To make sure we don't give you anything more than you can handle.
So they questioned them to see if they have problems with certain things that they can try to avoid in Westworld. But what if that person has problems that you can't change? Like if the person is afraid of guns or something.
The only limit here is your imagination.
And whatever you can do in the Wild Western time, because my imagination is beyond that. I guess this logo of Westworld is neat, but I think that one I saw in the intro is a lot better.
Everything is bespoke and exactly your size.
So you can figure out the guest's clothing size, but not their medical or mental health history?
Are you real?
Well, if you can't tell, does it matter?
Well, yeah, because I can't tell if the workers at Westworld would rather have robots introduce the new guests to the park or do it themselves.
Are those real?
Real enough. But you can't kill anyone you're not supposed to.
But these guns can't kill humans, so why would that matter? Plus, you said that there isn't a guidebook.
No orientation. No guidebook.
So you. Okay, either this tour guide is a robot and was programmed to get the guests aroused, or a human guide who wants to arouse new guests. See why it matters if this person is a human or robot? Yeah, remember all of these guys who were killed by that guest that decided to kill everyone in town that I've mentioned in the previous episode? There is a section of 2 colored hats, either black or white. Brown is not included for some reason. I know this would be a story, but having a person being killed every time on every cycle would waste a lot of resources, especially when no guests are around.
What is this?
It's the maze, the deepest level of this game.
Okay, so it seems that this guy is looking for some sort of secret in Westworld called the maze, which might be important, but until it's explained further, sin. I love this song, and the piano version of this is great. It looks like this robot is remembering things, but based on how these robots work, their minds are erased every cycle. So remembering something like that would be unlikely, like finding a file that was deleted on a computer.
I'd What's the problem?
The guests wouldn't. Sizemore's launching some huge new storyline, and he wants us to clear out the dead weight. If we don't get her numbers back up, she'll be decommissioned.
So unless people would her, she would be demolished. You do realize not everyone who goes to Westworld wants to have sex with robots.
This is Sweetwater. Wait till you see the rest of the park.
How much bigger is it?
No idea. I never reached the end.
That tells the ridiculous size of this park.
It's all come on. Him, the girl next door, the town drunk. They all got some big adventure that they want to sell you on. Hey, they're not going anywhere.
So Westworld is like a real-life version of Fallout and the Elder Scrolls games? Okay, so it turns out the interviews are the usual talks between Dolores and Lo. So I'll take a sin from the sin on the narration questions.
You can be whoever the you want.
Thanks. Maybe another time.
Yeah, I agree. Even if I was into females, I wouldn't bang her based on her actions. Also, just to clear things out before you guys comment to say if I'm gay, no, I'm not gay. I'm asexual. Seriously? That's the new bartender?
Adam's listed as probationary, but her performance has continued to decline even further.
Yeah, because her getting laid is more important. Shit. How much blood is that over a fork stab? It's not a great curation that changes a lot of things if it doesn't have something to do with the curator in any way. Wait, I thought he took that blindfold off. Why is he still wearing it?
I know the whiskey you like to drink. I know the tune you whistle when you're taking a piss.
Sure, but sometimes things would change in Westworld, like the father being replaced by the former bartender, and I doubt this guy changed a little, so this would mean nothing to him. Okay, it seems that the workers in this park is monitoring guests to see what they can do to make the guests excited, but they must be concerned when they see him carrying around the top head skin of a robot.
Been coming here for 30 years. You know, since I was born here.
Since you were born here? Is that metaphorically or literally? Because you don't look like someone in their 30s. No joke, that was awesome. Random shooters addict to that bottle instead hitting the man in black.
The maze isn't meant for you.
I'll take my chances, sweetheart.
Follow the blood arroyo to the place where the snake lays its eggs.
Even though the maze wasn't built for him, and the reason for Westworld is to make the guests feel like they're in a world without consequences, we'll just give you directions to the maze.
Is it magic?
Everything in this world is magic.
Everything in this world is magic. Well, it's not stairs, but it's a lot of escalators. Even if it's easier to go up, the Ghostbusters would be tired at floor 15.
Do we make them dream?
What would be the point of that? Dreams are mainly memories.
There's a difference between a dream and a memory. A dream is when we're out of our conscious and go into a weird reality. A memory is something that happened in the past that is remembered. See the difference?
This is the new world. And in this world, you can be whoever the you want.
That line is good, but I think dropping the F-bomb ruins it. Also, this is supposed to get her laid, but got denied again. Isn't the point for her personality changes is so she can have sex with guests? Yep, Teddy is the new Kenny. And so he can die in this scene, some random person decides to shoot him because reason. So it seems that in her flashback dream, the man in black decided to visit. Good to know, but why? This better be explained.
No. Put that down. If you break anything in her head, we have to file a damage report.
I think you would do more than file a damage report, but rather how a robot woke up and held a knife at you guys.
Our most skilled guests will fight their ways to the outer limits of the park, besting fearsome braves, seducing newborn maidens, befriending tragically ill-fated sidekicks.
That's why we changed nothing. Seriously, this looks like the same shit we usually do in Westworld.
The guests don't return for the obvious things we do, the garish things.
Clearly they do. They came to Westworld only to either shoot guns or have sex. Of course, some would come for your suggestion, but that's the minority.